Hey
recording?
guys, this is 15, joined by my co-host Red Wolf, back at it with another Dragon Quest episode review for you guys. And we have finally recorded an episode on Friday that is going to be going up Friday night. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's episode because it was great.
It was.
Yes, Mom showed off. Mom showed off her power, and So let's get into this week's episode of Dragon Quest: Adventure of Dai. So this is Dragon Quest: Adventure of Dai, episode 36. Now we all know what happened last week. Zamza revealed who he truly was, and he was the mastermind behind the whole thing, which we already saw before. But okay. And we find out he's also the son of Zaborera, as well as the fact that he can transform into a superior being, and it's no joke.
Mm-hmm.
So to bring up the fact of how strong this dude is. So Zamza is literally outspeeding Dragon Knight Dai. And he's bigger and much more stronger. So he's faster because he easily dodged an attack from Dai, and it's getting to the point where then, lo and behold, he gets trapped between his claw hand, and Dai starts to give those blurred eyes, and we find out that Dai used too much of his Dragon Knight energy, and essentially he's exceeded the power of using the Dragon Knight, because we know he's on a limited time basis for that. And he's getting weaker, and it looks like he's about to get crushed. Now, what happens after Dai is being all dizzy and then he passes out eventually?
Zamza basically swallowed the Dai into another stomach into another mouth that's apparently on his stomach. Freaky.
Yes. It was like some sort of Venus flytrap type of thing. Yeah, it was really weird. One, his belt thing kind of reminds me of Hold'em from One Piece with the little lion tail, the lion belt he had, but the only difference is his little lion belt didn't eat people.
No. Yet. I mean, there was that one episode where he almost ate Otama.
Oh yeah, he almost crushed her in half. Yeah. Now Pop sees this. He gets involved in the fight, and at first, he dishes out some warning shots where he damages his wings, some body shots, and he kind of cuts him up a bit. But another reason why superior being is strong. They can regenerate their bodies like as if they were Majin Buu. Which is another thing we'd like to know, that I'm like, and Hadlar's gonna get a superior being body soon? Well, color me tickled. He's gonna be a regenerating machine.
Yeah, and just think, he can already regenerate somewhat, but now he can regenerate more.
Yes, and instantly after he takes the attack.
P.S. I miss Cameron's Majin Buu voice back in the day.
Oh. So
he did really well, guys. Just an FYI.
I did do it really well for sake of my personality and my own human nature and my own pride. I will not be doing that voice.
Oh yeah, pride.
Anyway, so Hadlar, we know he's gonna get the superior being body. He's gonna have 2 hearts because we already know that. He's already powerful as is. He's gonna get the superior being power boost and regeneration. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Now, what happens after Pop kind of gets thrown down and kind of looks like he's down for the count for the time being.
Here he comes. Little Shu is here for the rescue.
Yes. And what happens to Mr. Chu?
He just keeps going. He just keeps going at Zamza, and keeps getting knocked back over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, to the point he's actually getting destroyed. Now we cut back inside the bio cage, and Mom starts to hear the cries of obviously her allies being utterly destroyed by Zamza's overwhelming power. And she's trying to break out of the cage, and she's doing everything she can. But the other fighters are like, "Listen, girl, just give it up. We can't get out of here. It's over. I've tried everything. I've tried my magic. I've tried my punches. I've tried my damn whip. It ain't working. Just give up," and stuff like that. Now, Ghost person, I forgot the person's name, but I called this person Ghost. Ghost tells Mom that she's the only one to break out of this cage, and she has to use her training. Now Mom's like, "Wait, aren't you sound like you're..." What I'm more than likely thinking that the Ghost character is, it's her teacher that she learned her martial arts under.
Could be.
Because Ghost essentially specified using your training. That essentially gives it away that it's more than likely her master.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now, what is the one thing that Pop sees that is very interesting in our good old boy Zamza?
That he's out of breath, and he knows that the stomach hole is slightly open. I really shouldn't talk about that. Oh my god, it's making me feel weird. Oh my god.
So for the sake of not grossing Denzel out to where he doesn't think it's weird, I will speak on the Zamza stuff.
What difference does it make? I'm still listening to it.
But yeah, as creepy as that sound, Pop sees an opening where he's breathing. So what he does is he fires off some frizz spells, and it starts to affect him. But then what is the special attack Mr. Pop does in this episode?
My finger shot from Flazod.
Yes, we bring back a former antagonist attack. Now, Pop only could do three fire flares because he says he was obviously probably out of MP to do all 5. But it manages to affect Zamza so much to the point where Zamza can't literally breathe. Like, the fire's too much where he can't get air. So because of it, he's forced to open up his stomach. Now, Pop tells Shu, like, "Listen, you need to give this guy a punch to knock out Die." So what Shu does his best Sonic the Hedgehog interpretation and rolls into a ball and gives a good old-fashioned headbutt or a spin dash or whatever you want to call it, and it knocks Die out of the mouth, but he's still on the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Now we still see he's obviously I guess you can say conscious, but yeah. Now, okay, funny enough, Zamza specified that his digestive fluids would be just as quick to digest Die, but I guess it didn't. So that's interesting. Anyways, now because of this, what happens to Mom? Because I clearly know you want to talk about this Mom part, which was badass.
Yes. Yeah. Did a special something to start affecting the so-called bio prison. I believe that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, called that.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry to cut you off. The bio prison put off this like gas. No, I thought it would be like some sort of knockout gas. We find out it's like a paralysis spell. Before Mom does her attack to break the cage, she actually forms like, I guess, her aura around herself to protect herself, which is like some sort of healing aura, so she doesn't get affected like the other fighters were. Go on.
Yeah. So yeah, she uses her ultimate technique that she learned from her master, or maybe, is the Ghost Man. And the bio prison starts cracking. Zamza sees this and he's like, "What the hell?" And that's when Mom breaks out and punches Zamza's head.
Yes. Care to continue what happens to Zamza after that?
Yeah, he notices that he's not healing. And you
Yes.
know why? Mom's ultimate attack is called what's it called?
Refractor fist.
Yeah, Refractor Fist. Which
I don't know the. Go ahead.
I guess apparently prevents any enemy from healing.
I'm guessing. We don't know the true properties. Chu just says the move. We don't know like what it really does behind it. I envision they might explain what the attack, what happens if you get hit by the attack does next week, because it seems like she's gonna be unloading that attack on Zamza again. But I guess we can clearly see that it does enough damage to the point that it can break a whole bio cage. And the fact that it prevents a superior being in Zamza from regenerating his wounds. But seems like a pretty cool attack. Definitely an attack Mom is going to use as like, I guess you could say that's her Avant Strash like move, her finishing blow type of move. But yeah, but that's kind of where the episode ends off there. So next week we're gonna obviously see Mom versus Zamza. And I'm still asking the question, why doesn't somebody just pull Dai out of the damn stomach? But okay, we'll probably see that next week maybe. But other than that, that's kind of it. So I thought this episode was really good. Very much, seeing just the dreaded power of a superior being, finding more about them, and again, seeing just the strength of the superior being. And the crazy thing is, I forgot to even mention, Zamza actually mentions like he can't use magic after he transformed, mostly behind the fact that he's only 90% full power superior being, which I can imagine when Hadlar finally gets that type of power, he'll be crazy strong, because he'll be crazy strong with his just insane raw strength, but also the fact that he'll be able to use spells as well. So essentially, this is definitely teasing the fact that we're going to see Hadlar get this form, and he's going to be like uber powerful. So this is kind of just a little tease. Seeing what Mom does in this episode is pretty cool, and I can't wait to see what she does next week. Again, I like the fact that Pop is now because it's been so while, because back in when we first start off this series, Pop would always run away from the big bad villain, and he would have to find the courage within himself to stay on the battlefield. Now you have Pop actually risking his life to go out there and help his friends, and not being a bitch and coward like he used to be. So yeah, I like this episode. How about you?
I like it.
Yeah. Also, this also goes to show that it seems like, I'm guessing Dai's gonna have to try to build up his endurance when it goes to using that Dragonite form and stuff like that, because I don't think you can be what I'm guessing would be like 3 minutes use of that, and then you're already like out of energy. So he's probably going to have to train his endurance and his stamina on that.
Do you think that the Dragon Crest is going to move in another part of his body, or is it just going to stay in his right hand?
It could move to another part to his body, like his forehead again. Who knows? Definitely a possibility. Excuse me, but who knows? We'll just have to watch as the weeks go on, continue for the show. But other than that, that's kind of it. You got anything else about this episode you want to say?
Oh, I think that's it. Just looking forward to seeing how this Chun-Li ripoff starts to kick ass.
Yes. Anyways, enjoyed the episode. Definitely can't wait for next week. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, or we're gonna get out of here. So hopefully you guys liked the video. So leave a like if you like the video. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Dragon Quest and any other things. Again, do not spoil the future of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai because we are anime onlys, yada yada yada. As well as hit that subscribe button to my channel, as well as the Red Wolf's channel. He does gameplays from time to time. Also, that's kind of the thing he does on his channel, right?
Yes. But now I'm gonna post the next part of my playthrough, but I try. I'm not dead, guys. Just an FYI, I'm not dead.
Yes. Speaking of gaming, I'm not dead on my Resident Evil 8 playthrough. I just have been very lazy when it comes to uploading that stuff. Other than that, yes, I know we can all relate to that stuff. Other than that, guys, we're gonna get out of here. So again, this has been Cameron 15
and the Red Wolf.
We're signing out for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next video, or I guess tomorrow for My Hero Academia Season 5 review. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
The world.